What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I was actually scrolling through Instagram and I saw Jay Morrison's picture. They were talking about his dividends. You know how he had made a video. He had made a video about a month ago. He was saying how he can't wait for dividend day. He can't wait for dividend day to come out because the YouTubers. He was saying the YouTubers are going to have to rewrite their stories. He can't wait for dividend day to come out. And he mentioned October 3rd or October 2nd or something like that. And that date has come and gone and there's no dividends. There's no one reached out to me and said they received dividends. It's not really my business or anything, but just little things like that you have to pay attention to. Like, he didn't have to say... He didn't have to say, look, I'm like Umar Johnson, I'm like, he didn't have to say, like, dividends was going to get paid. The reason why I say that is because he has mentioned in his paperwork, I always keep saying, read the paperwork. He's mentioned in his paperwork that the dividends are not guaranteed. It's not a guarantee that you're going to receive dividends. And he's also said it in numerous videos. This is a high-risk investment. And he has to tell his followers that, his investors that. That's what he said. I have to tell you that it's a high risk investment, and I just have to say that up front as a disclaimer. So he said everything. If you really pay attention, see, a lot of people, what they do is they pay attention to the movement, but not necessarily what the person is saying. Like, for example, if you have a big enough following, then you must be trustworthy. You must be legit or whatever. And that's not the case. That's why I always say, man, you just got to read the paperwork, man, and the fine print. Because when you follow a person movement, when you're talking about buy back the block and stuff like that, people bought into that dream of him saying that he's going to buy back the block and you were going to get dividends. It's an investment. You're going to make money on your money. That could be the case, but he never guaranteed it. So when the dividend date came and gone, I'm not surprised that there's no dividends because he said that. So can he ever turn a dividend around? He has to turn a profit. To my understanding, he hasn't turned a profit from the paperwork that the SEC made public. He didn't report a profit. So my question to him was, if you're not really reporting a profit, why did you say in the video that people are going to get the dividend day is coming? Why would you say that? It makes it for me. It makes me feel like he's not trustworthy. That's all I got to say about it. Just that's it. I pay attention. I pay attention to people. I sit back and watch and I pay attention. I don't just make videos clowning him. It's supposed to be a reason why I'm making the videos, because I'm telling people to read the paperwork. Now, you might think that's a trivial, like a mindless thing that I'm saying. Like, we know that, Max. Everybody don't know that. How many rappers you know in the past has gotten got on their contracts, don't sign 360 deal? In this present day and age, with all this technology, you can make content in your car. With all this technology, you got people still getting got out here because they're not thinking. That's why. Or they didn't have a older person in their family to lace them up with some type of game. Because remember, you learn a lot of stuff with age. You learn a lot of stuff with age. There was a guy, I had addressed this guy yesterday. People were like, Max, why are you addressing this guy? Because I wanted to point something out. You know, I wanted to point out how foolish this guy was. That's why I addressed him. I'm not going to address it no more, but I just want, it's certain things that I do that I want younger people to know. You got to defend yourself out here too. You got to be a man, and you got to walk upright at all times with your head up. Never walk with your head down. This is a lot of stuff that people need to be taught as young people. But also, when people like Jay Morrison come along, you got to make him prove himself. Like, let me give you an example. Sorry, my phone cut out. Let me give you an example. Like, first of all, reading financial reports of a company. Is this a good value company? The company might be down right now. Their stock might be down. Like, nobody's traveling right now. Like, for example, some of the airlines. Will the airlines, is it a fundamentally good company? You got to look into it. Will they bounce back? Possibly yes, when people start traveling. It's just certain things you got to look at, man, when you're evaluating a company. Albeit, Jay Morrison company was still fairly new. Like, this endeavor is really new. So how would I evaluate this man? I would look at his paperwork to see what's going on first. And I'm the type of person where it'll take me a while. I will just watch a lot of his videos. I'll pay attention to him, you know, how he conduct himself. And I found out, I came to a lot of conclusions. There's a lot of stuff I don't say on here, but that's my personal opinion of him. I got to be careful with my personal opinion because I don't want it to come off as fact. So I say allegedly all the time. But as far as what he's doing, it's not the first of its kind. What he's doing is the first of its kind. But, you know, I still have a lot of questions. Like, you know, how is he going to turn a profit? He might. Some people might say, well, Max, businesses, when they first get started, they don't turn a profit right away. Yeah, for the most part, I understand that. But don't say the dividend day is coming, and then and that date comes and goes, and nobody hear anything about dividends. Don't say that, because you don't have to do that. That makes you untrustworthy. So that's all I wanted to say about the whole dividend thing, man. What say you? Peace.